Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get us back. But it was like Spirit said, no, that's perfect. That's
Wow. Yeah.
perfect. It stopped right after the talk. It stopped. It
Yeah. It was
totally,
like boom.
totally stopped.
I was like, okay, that was a galactic E5 with the
It
pause by itself.
sure
Yeah.
was. It certainly was. So I'm gonna just see if I don't know if I'm live back in the room. I don't know if you all can hear me. It looks like Miss Pinky says, hey, hey. Miss Pinky, I don't know. You're the first one back in the blue room. If you can hear me or not. Ah, there's
Yeah.
Lance. Brother Lance said yes. Okay, we are live again.
I heard that.
When I tell you this is a whole lot of. Well, I want to say thank you to Brittany Vise for helping me do the sound check. Brittany, hold the line. Give me a moment. I'm going to get myself back situated. And yeah,
All right.
then we're going to keep it going. Love you so much. Hold the line. Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
Love you too.
Wow. Yeah. See, that happens when I start elevating my energy, going to another dimension, and all of y'all around the world start elevating and going to another dimension. There we go. We just went ahead and opened up a whole new portal, a whole new vortex. We just sent a galactic blast out into the cosmos. And yeah, I will say this. I would not have rather done it with anyone than our community, our soul group, our soul family here. So, so woo, we sure did. We blew that portal wide open. Mm-hmm. Wide open. Talk about good energy and higher vibrations. My goodness. Um, that's beautiful. So that's beautiful. I thank Spirit for that divine moment. Because now uh we can get into the shots out. Yes, we can do that, Doreen, and we can also go to the phone lines because the phone lines are still live. Take some calls. And the call in number is going to be 515-605-9794. It's going to be the call in number. Yes. And we back and we back and we back. We're back and happy equinox. Especially for those of you on the East Coast, because today is officially the 23rd. That reminds me, let me go ahead and take care of some business. Welcome back into the room, everyone. Welcome back, Anne. But I want to talk about some upcoming things. Number one, I'm not going to stay on here too long, but I am going to take some calls because if you have the Galactic E-Files Volume 4, if you have the Galactic E-Files Volume 4, the call is going to be going on tomorrow. If you don't have the Galactic E-Files Volume 4, if you don't have it, if you don't, I would say there's still a chance you can get it. I think some are still available. I don't know how many seats, but there's a few seats still available for that. And then also for those of you who want to sign up so that you can participate in the Radiate from Within, your guide to chakra mastery. That 8-week course is available. Many of you are signing up. That's going to be going on the 27th. I would encourage you to go over to the site. I know the moderators will put it in the room. I'll put it there as well. I guess it's a way you can pin a message. I didn't know you can do that, but I will put that there so you're able to you're able to see that, and you're able to click that link. And I don't know if you can pin a link though. I don't think it'll let me pin a link. I'm not even sure how that works, But we will see. We will definitely see. Mm-hmm. 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 And what else? What else? What else? Hmm. I'm sorry, y'all. My sister just called me. I just need to make sure she's good to go. So, yeah, so you'll be able to click that link. I've pinned it there in chat, so you'll be able to see that and you'll be able to click that. But that's not even the link I meant to put up there. But that is the one for the Guide to Chakra Mastery course, the 8-week course. But what is going to be going on tomorrow is going to be the Galactic E-Files, um, the Master Student Call we're going to be doing. And this is where there's still some seats available. So I'm going to put, come on, I'm going to put that right there. And yeah. So there we go. Replace. There we go. So I have it pinned inside the blue room for you to be able to get that. Let's get those likes up. I know a lot of you guys will. I know a lot of you will be attending that call. And I'm so excited for the call tomorrow as well. And I'm going to be sending that email out early this morning to let you all know what time the call is going to be. It will be tomorrow afternoon, sort of kind of in the evening. You know, I want to let y'all know something that Beyonce has already touched down in Texas. It is the Equinox officially here in Texas in 1 hour. And she will be here Saturday and Sunday. And even though it saddens my heart a little bit that I will not be able to see her in concert, I am super thrilled that I will get a chance to see her, just not in the concert. And I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I was going to try to make them both, but I'm not going to be able to do that. So, anywho, back to the business at hand. So, I would love to invite you to join us in the Galactic E-Files Volume 4. If you have never attended any of the Galactic E-Files, you've never downloaded the courses or the call, I want to invite you. This would be a perfect time for you to jump on board because each month is different. And then also, I did share with you all that once we start doing the classes, I'm not really sure if I'm still going to be doing the Galactic E-Files as often as before, because that's going to put a lot on my plate, and I don't want to overwhelm myself with a lot. So this may very well be the last Galactic E-File call for a minute until things get to running and in a groove and in a flow. And so I put that out there because a couple of you emailed me and wanted to know, will this be the last Galactic E-File call? For a while, it may be, because I will be teaching the classes that will be going on, and then also still doing the shows and still doing the readings. And plus, I'm going to be putting the schedule out for the new readings, opening up my books for the days that I have available, still taking on those readings I was doing before, plus doing all the private client work and traveling that I've been doing for a lot of clients um, around the world. So that's a lot. That really is a lot. So I will do my best because as much as you guys love the Galactic E-Files, I love them too. It's something I was doing for myself every single month, and Spirit wanted me to put it in a way to share it with you guys that it was valuable information. But I definitely want you all to make sure that if you purchased anything from any of the digital magical sites, I want to encourage you to please go and leave. I would love a review to share what it did for you. Now, don't get me wrong, many of you have left hundreds of reviews, I think we're at this point, but not as many as you that are purchasing. And I know a lot of you, you're purchasing all of it. And I know that it's working for you. And a lot of times you're sending the email to me, but I would love for you to send the email, to go on the site. That would mean a lot. A lot of times you want to know, how can you give back for something that, has helped you, that is supporting you? Well, this is a way that you can give back to something that is helping and supporting you. And it's going to be in your words, it's going to be, your takeaways, your understanding. And that would mean so much to me. You're often asking me, how can I help, Miss Blue? How can I be of assistance? You can do that. And I know it can be tiresome. You're thinking for every product. Yes, that means a lot. This is letting people know when they come, it means so much to know that, wait, this person worked with this and this is how they've been able to work with this. And this may be something for me. We all are looking for light and looking for those to support. So I would love for you to be able to go to the site and to share that feedback and to continue to do that. That would mean so very much. It would. It would to me and to everyone who comes across this information, to know how you're working with this and you're transforming your life. Yeah. So I'll leave it there. But yeah, so we're going to do that call today. I'm going to go back to what I was attempting to do, and that was to play Baby Blue.
La 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 la, the remix. Hey, this is Baby Blue. And remember, if nothing else moves you, life will.
That is so true. Say it with me. If nothing else moves you, life will. If nothing else moves you, life will. If nothing else moves you, life will. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, let's get those likes up. So we're going to go to the phone lines. 515-605-9794 is the number to call. Press 1 once you get on the phone lines. And yeah, then I'm going to talk to you. So let's go to the caller calling in from area code 5103. 5103, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, Ms.Blue. Oops.
Hello, greetings. Who's on the line?
I'm calling. This is Larisha, calling from California.
Who's on the line?
Larisha.
Larisha?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Greetings, Larisha. Is this your first time calling in?
No.
Okay. So hopefully if you called in before, it was helpful for you.
Yes, very helpful.
Okay.
We've laughed about my name a couple times.
Okay. I kind of vaguely remember. You guys know a lot of times I tell you I don't remember. So I apologize for that. Mm-hmm.
No worries.
Mm-hmm.
All good. Yeah, it's tough right now for me. I had another transition in my family.
Sorry to
one
hear
of my
that.
aunts. So I would love to connect with her if
Mm-hmm.
possible.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting enough, I do see someone. Let me ask you, was your aunt kind of close to your age?
Um, older,
No,
but she
because
was the youngest. Oh, mhm.
she was the youngest sibling. Because I see someone, Larisha, that is close to your age, but this person is giving more of a sister like. I don't think they're family because they are holding a red ribbon. And whenever I see someone holding a red ribbon, that tells me that they're not family, but they were like family. So this would have been it could have either been a childhood friend, could have been a classmate, someone close to you, maybe someone you grew up with that maybe their mother or your mother or their parents or your father, somewhere they were close to you and your family, like family, but not family that may have passed away.
Yeah, this the person that I'm thinking of is a friend from. We were friends. We knew each other in middle school, but we became friends in high school. And actually, the aunt that transitioned called me to give me the news about this friend when she transitioned.
Yes. Okay. So here's the connection. I want to say thank you to you because you put that together so quickly. And I want you to trust that
Mhm.
because it's showing that you are working on your connection and your understanding of your own psychic abilities too. So that's who's coming
Mhm.
through for you. I want to kind of share this because sometimes I will tell you guys, when spirits are coming through, they do usually have a message, but sometimes now I can go get anyone. You understand? Because I have a decent personality, so spirits they're used to me kind of roaming around in their realm, so they usually don't come kicking and screaming. I only a few times people will tell me they don't want to talk, but it's not that your aunt doesn't want to talk right now, but this friend is the one who's stepping forward. And yes, exactly how I described it to you. It's someone that's kind of like family, been close. And you said the aunt that passed away is the one who called you to tell you about her passing away. And so she's actually coming right now because she has a message for you. And this message has to do with what you're getting ready to embark on because she's showing me us like, what do you call it? A backpack and a stack of books. And so either you're getting ready to go to school, you're taking a class, or you're thinking about taking a class and you're about to go to school. Well, she's opening it up and she's writing it down. So what are you doing right now? What are you studying for? Because you are definitely in the mode of doing some work and studying or thinking about studying for.
Well, I'm actually pretty. I've been feeling not so motivated. But I do have a journal that I wrote. That she actually bought and was writing in. It's a self-love journal,
Yes.
and so I'm at the bottom, like at the end of my inventory. So I'm in a space where I need to reorder and or revamp, but I haven't been feeling motivated to do so. I've
That's
been
okay.
feeling pretty exhausted.
That's okay. That's okay. I want to give you some love because this is confirmation for you, but here's the thing. This is what I want you to think about, and thank you so much for giving that clarification that this is the journal she brought for you and you're at the end of that journal. But I want you to think about this. Have you thought about taking some sort of class? And it doesn't have to be academia, it could be a class to help you with your business. It could be a class to help you with how you're feeling, or a class because somewhere in there, she wants to encourage you to take this class. And I need you to let me know. Talk to me about that.
Um, well, there's a couple classes that have come up. The timelines have passed, but there was a class on grief that I was looking at potentially taking, and then there was a class, or a Reiki class, that I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking about taking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to tell you this. A part of where you are at this time when you say you're not feeling motivated, I want you to think about it this way. It's not necessarily that you're motivated, but maybe it's time for you to sort of kind of shift a little bit and do something different.
Mhm.
Okay? Because this is what she's here, and she wants you to know that, look, I'm here. I'm supporting you. I'm here, and you can count on me. I'm here for you, to support you into what you're doing. Let me ask you, because I see that there was a combination of things that happened when she passed, and even a lot of mystery around her passing. I feel like there was some underlying health issues she was dealing with. Is that correct?
As far as I know, I think there were some underlying health issues, but I'm not super clear. I didn't ever ask like clearly to her mom when she called me what happened, but I kind of got a feel for it from what I heard. But it was some, on my side of knowing, it was some mystery.
Yeah, it was some mystery on that. And because herself, she fell into some dark places and things
Mhm.
as well too. And so this is why she is definitely here to really kind of show up for you. So she's coming to let you know that the way to get out of this is that you've got to get yourself active, and put your mind into learning something you don't know, and into exploring things in a different kind of way for right now. And this is why she is here, because her passing, and she says if she could do it all over again, she would do it all over again, and she would not allow herself to be in that position. And I know you know what I'm saying without me saying it, because I don't want YouTube to, get to acting crazy on the
Yeah.
timeline. But this is why she is here. And so she is encouraging you. The other thing that I want you to do is to make sure you're going outside. You need to get some sunlight. You need to open your eyes and allow the sun to touch your eyes. And if for whatever reason you can't go outside, open the blinds. And when the sun rises, your eyes need to touch that. Some years ago, I did a show, and I think it's called Dancing with the Sun, because I literally, my guides took me on a trip, and many of you may remember this. And we went and did a spirit quest inside the sun, because I went inside the sun, and there are actually layers inside the sun. And we receive a lot of download information, and we receive a lot of upgrades. We get them from the sun. So when these CME masks or ejections are coming out of the sun, these are downloads for us. But the way we take those downloads in our physical body is that they have to come in through our skin. So while the weather
Mhm.
is still where it is, put you on some short sleeves, even some shorts if you can, if you do, go outside and allow the sun to touch your skin, because these are little mini, you can think of them as vortex, and they're taking in energy from the sun into your body. And they're also open up your eyes to let your eyes feel the energy of the sun, because that goes in and it goes into your pineal gland. And when it goes into your pineal gland, it starts to release not just information and knowledge, but down to a subatomical particle, it really helps to unlock codes inside of your DNA. So you definitely need to get out and get some more sun. What's happening for you right now, you are in a state of depression, of sadness, of sorrow. And a lot of this comes when we're not moving our physical body, when we're not in that state of joy and getting excited. So I want you to do that. I want you to get outside, get you some sunlight, maybe even start your journal and start to journal while you're outside and getting some sunlight. So your friend is here because she's letting you know, like, hey, I need you to snap out of this. I need you to start asking for help. And if you want to take a class, take a class. You don't have to take a class from me, but I would say take a class. You need to, if you're not in the blue room, I would encourage you to come in the blue room because you need to have some interaction. I would prefer that you have physical interaction, but along with that physical interaction, you can also have social interaction. And you can get that from Planet Remix, but you need to get in. You need to get in.
Yeah.
And you need to get yourself into a routine and giving yourself a purpose. It doesn't mean you won't pick back up your business and continue to do it. It just means that there's something else that's calling you at this time. And I want you to get very clear about what that calling is. Do some toning in the morning when you first get up, before you open your eyes. I want you to sit there quietly and allow yourself to wake your physical body up. You can do that by tapping your thymus gland, because when we awaken our thymus gland, it awakens all of the glands in our body. And ultimately, it's connected to all of our energy centers, all of our chakras, all of our arites, all of our meridians. It wakes up. It's telling everyone it's time to get up and it's time to get moving. Okay? So,
Yeah.
all right.
I feel like I had got back into a place of joy in my routines and journaling and in the sun, and then another loss happened. So
Yeah.
thank you for those reminders.
You're welcome. And here's the thing, journaling is powerful, don't get me wrong, but nothing tops living. Nothing tops living with joy.
Yeah.
So I want you to remember that. Remember, we have got to get into the reality. What is your reality? So make yourself a to-do list. Okay? I call them thoughts and things. And you put them down on that list. And everybody is in the blue room because they remember. They said, come on, Larry, baby. So they remember. They all remember. I'm going to send you some sparkle. And there you go. So peace and love. Hold the line.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Let's go to the next caller, calling in from area code 2106. 2106, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. 2106. 2106.
Hello?
Hello, greetings. Who's on the line, please?
Gloria.
Okay, greetings to you, Gloria. Where are you calling from?
Texas.
Okay, is this your first time calling in?
Yes.
Okay, let me do this for you, Gloria. I want to give you some sparkles. Nothing gets you right like some good sparkles. Welcome to calling in. How can I help you?
I had someone transition 8 months ago.
I'm sorry to hear that. And when you say someone, are you talking
Yes.
about your mother?
No.
Is your mother still with us?
Yes.
Interesting. Was this like a mother figure? Because I see a woman standing behind you. It's giving mother, but go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it wasn't my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it was my husband.
Mm-hmm. Sorry to hear that. Your husband transitioned a couple of months ago. Did his mother,
Hmm.
is his mother still with us?
No, she's not. No, she passed away when he was 5 years old.
Mm. I feel like this connection and I'm going to get to the husband piece in just a moment, but there is this woman standing pretty close behind you. And I don't know, she was like, uh, kind, someone who was close to you, like a mother figure, someone you looked up to, mentor.
Mm-mm.
Nobody. Not a aunt who helped raise you, not a cousin. Nobody.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That passed.
Okay. And your mother, you say, is still with us. How's she doing?
Yeah. Very well.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's focus on the husband. Let's see if he comes through. Um, okay. So I want to ask you a question because I'm seeing a couple of things. I'm seeing a road. Um, I'm seeing a road, and it looks like at the end of this road there is some sort of building at the end of this road. I don't want to say a cul-de-sac or a building or a road, but I see a road and I see some cars parked on the side. Well, this may be your house. Do you live in a cul-de-sac?
Yes.
Okay, this is your husband. I don't know why he's taking me to your house. Did he pass away at home?
Yes.
Okay, this is why he's taking me to the house. Um, okay, okay, okay. And I'm saying it this way because he's talking to me, and I guess this is probably his first time to be able to talk. So he's taking me to the house. So this is what I'm getting is that something that day happened earlier before he got to the house, because he's showing me something about how he was feeling, something about the house, something about your house, something about him feeling, something about the house coming into the house. Was he currently under doctor's care?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Because he's showing me some pills and some medication um, that he was taking. Was he being prescribed or having some medication
Some
or,
some cancer pills.
okay. 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 It's starting to make sense. He, and I don't mean to laugh, but there was something very unique about the way he talked. Correct?
Yes.
It's not like I'm kind of getting almost a stutter, but not really a stutter. Like something about his talking is so unique. Like, I don't know if I've ever heard a man talk like he has a special kind of, like I don't know, like his voice talk. I mean, very.
Yes, he did. He had a different kind of talk. Yes.
Yes, where is he from? Like, is he from the South? Like, you know what I hear? I hear that song. What's his name? CeeLo Green, where you say, it's something about me. I'm from the South, and it's about the words that come out my mouth. Like, I hear him dancing to that song. Like, literally, I can see him dancing to that because he's talking to me and I'm just like over here laughing. And he's like, I'm trying to be serious, Ms.Blue. And I'm like, why are you talking like that? He's like, this is how I talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is him. So listen, I just wanted to make sure because you have some other people that are standing around you. Just know that you have a family that loves you and is supporting you from the other side. But your husband finally stepped forward. And here's the thing. I don't know why it took him a minute to step forward because he's letting me know he ain't scared. He knew about all of these things. He's telling me you're the scary one, not him. He said, Ms.Blue, the reason I didn't jump up first because my wife is the scary one and I didn't want her to hang up the phone and get scared and run away. So I'm trying to take my time to give you this information. So know that even in the midst of him bringing his personality aside, he wants you to know he is so sorry, you know, that he fought this for as long as he could and gave it everything he could give. And here's the real crazy thing, okay? And only you would know this. You ready?
Yeah.
He didn't think he was going to die.
Mm.
He really thought that he was going to be sick and then he was going to do like he always did, bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was really a tough guy. Like, ooh, I'm getting,
Yeah.
I'm getting Boys in the Hood. I'm getting, what's that movie with Denzel Washington? Like, I'm getting, listen, this is the real American hero here. He was tough. He wasn't no,
Yeah.
he wasn't no dude that just, oh, my back hurt, I can't do it. That wasn't him. He would push through and do the things that he needed to do. But, he's definitely saying he is so sorry. He is so sorry. But he stayed for as long as he could. As long as he could. And he said he did everything in his power to make sure that his family, and he emphasizes his family is taken care of, because that was one of his greatest fears, that his family would not be taken care of. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And that he loves you. And he's holding up his finger. Interesting enough, he's holding up 2 and then he's holding up 1. So is there 3 children, 2 children? How many children?
How many children?
Yes.
We have 7 children and 5 grandchildren.
So what would be the 3?
Well, he has 3 grandsons that he was his ace boon coon.
Oh, well, listen, yep, he's nodding his head. It's not that he's not acknowledging those kids, but he said, them 3? He said, that's all me right there. That's me reincarnated. That's him. And he says he wants you to know that you were the most amazing, wonderful wife. He could not have asked for a better soul partner than you. And then he's telling me, Ms.Blue, she put up with all my shit. And he said, I had a whole lot of shit with me. It took me a long time to grow up. He said it took him a long time to grow up. He said, but you were that woman that was there, always loving him, nurturing him. And even when he said, even when he wanted to leave, you was like, no, you not. You're not finna leave me. You're not leaving me and these kids. No, you not. So He is definitely thanking you for that and loving you for that. And so he wants you to know that life is not over. It is just beginning. You understand? And he's so much more in his element. He's back to walking and doing the things that he loves to do. And he wants you to take your time and move your life along and continue to grow and evolve and, be this amazing woman and mother that you are. He's sending love to all of the children, the grandbabies, and his ace boon coon. And by the way, he's holding a baby. So this is so hard sometimes because it's only been a couple of months. So is someone currently pregnant right now in the family? Are you guys expecting another baby?
Mm-mm. Not that I know of.
Well, hold that thought.
He's holding a baby.
Yeah, he's holding a baby. So that's letting me know that someone on this side, it could be one of the children or, grandchildren if they're old enough, but he's holding a baby. And this is not a baby that would have passed because I do see a young child with him. So someone lost a child somewhere. That child is with him too. Someone lost a child in the family.
Did someone lose a child?
Yeah, it could have been while they were pregnant, had a miscarriage. Just hold that thought.
I don't know.
Just hold that thought. Just hold that thought.
Mm.
And when you talk to the children, just see if any more babies are floating around floating around in the atmosphere because he is got the biggest smile on his face. Gorgeous brother, gorgeous smile. He has a beautiful smile. And this is a baby that's going to be coming in, which, by the way, he says all of the children that are being born in the family going forward, he's going to school them before they are born, so that they know the family that they're getting ready to be born into. He's going to be right there schooling them. Yeah.
School them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So why did it take so long? Well, he visited everybody else, but he never did come to see me.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Let me tell you about spirit. When we are in deep, deep sorrow, because we're in this 3D world and this reality is so thick and it's so dense, spirits have to learn how to bring their energy down to our level to get in. So a lot of times when the person who's has really been in that grief state very hard, it's hard for them to get through. So it's not like he hasn't been there. He said he in the bed with you every night. He in there every night. So even when you think you look up and you see him walking in the room, but then you realize it's nothing, that's him. He's by your side, hasn't left your side. And so what he's letting you know is, don't worry, over time he will come to you because he is there. He is around you. He will forever be the guardian angel over the family. And he loves you so much. He was really, so I'm gathering whoever you got that nudge from that led you here, he's the one to make sure that you got in on the call. Because literally, spirit, at first I was going to go to another call. And I just kept seeing someone say, hey, right here, right here, right here. Spirit was like, no, you got to get this one. Because you were getting ready to think about hanging up, and thinking that you wasn't going to get through. And he was like, no. So that's why he took so long to come forward, because he was like, oh, it ain't me that's scary. That's her, the scary one. She the scary one. So So he let me know right away. Oh no, it ain't me, Miss Blue. I was taking my time because I didn't want my wife to freak out because she the scary one, not me. I'm not scary. She the scary one. So
Mm.
I am truly
Because I
honored.
noticed,
Go ahead.
I noticed lately, it just seemed like somebody's been. I would see things like feel like somebody's there, or I could glance or
Yes.
just feel a presence and just see like a, I don't know, like I was just seeing like somebody was there or something. So
Yeah. Yeah. That
I
was
guess that is
him.
him.
That was him. And he says, know that
Just do
you're,
that work.
yeah. Yep. And that's what he wants you to do. He says he wants you to take some time off. He wants you to enjoy. He said, Miss Blue, I put things in place so my wife could know that she's taken care of. And I want her to enjoy life. I want her to live it to the fullest. He said, and
Yeah,
maybe
wanted
eat.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what we were supposed to do. We were supposed to go and start enjoying ourselves, taking trips and stuff.
That's
And
right. He
that's
wants
what
you
he
to.
wanted,
That's
for
right.
me to go
There
take
you
some
go.
time off, stop
That's right.
babysitting, and
That's right.
yeah,
He's telling me, he says, I want you to
still
do that.
saying it, huh?
Yes, he's still saying, yeah, that's what he said. He said, I sure am. Still saying it. Still saying it. He said she needs to take some time off. Take some time off. Celebrate you. Celebrate your body. He's telling me, he's saying, Miss Blue, you can't see my wife, but my wife was beautiful. She's beautiful, Miss Blue. She's gorgeous, Miss Blue. I love her, Miss Blue. He's telling me. He's telling me. He's also telling me some of his stories. He said, Miss Blue, I was a handful. I was a piece of damn work.
I almost killed him.
Yeah, he's letting me know. He's letting
Took
me
him
know.
out.
He's letting me know he was a piece of work. But he said he loved you
Yes,
so
he
much
was.
and he wants you
He
to
did
know.
love me.
Yeah,
Yes, he did. He
yeah,
really loved. Yes,
he
he
did.
loved me.
He said,
Everybody knew it too.
yeah, he said he just needed to grow up. He said he just needed to
Yes,
grow
he did.
up, you know? Now he's asking me to explain to him his past lives. Why? Because he want to know why he needed to, why he was just like a big kid, you know, why he needed to, he was so immature. Some parts of his life, he was very mature, and other parts, he was so immature, you know? So, but he's happy and pleased. He said, never, never, never worry about you not doing the right thing. He said, you know what to do. You know what to do. And you know what his wish was. And he wants you to do that. And he said, don't take that money and spend all that money on no house, paying no house off. He said, take that money and live life. Save some, but live life with that. He wanted to make sure you had the best life. The best life. And he said, don't worry. He said, I know she gonna cringe at this, but when she's ready to start dating, he said, don't worry. He gonna be right there making sure the right person come along.
Well, I told people, I said, I'm not looking to get married
Yeah,
again. I said, I'm good.
right. But he said he still wants you to live a very full life because he knows how much you loved him. You loved him unconditionally. Unconditionally. And he said
Yes, I did.
he will forever be grateful for you for that. And his beautiful children, his beautiful family. Even though there's one son he's telling me he want to pluck him upside his head. I don't know which one it is. But he said, Miss Blue, I just want to pluck him upside his damn head. So you
That's right.
let that son know that his dad is watching him, and he's saying he better
My
get
goodness.
his shit together because he's going down the wrong road and he about to pluck him upside his head. So, you know, if he tell you, Mom, I bumped my head by accident the other day, tell him no. Your dad said he wanted to pluck you upside your head. So, you know, maybe that'll
It
knock.
sure did, because he's fussing with that boy about getting his stuff together.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. He told him, you
It's
better,
Makai.
yes,
Yes.
he told him, get your stuff together. He didn't say stuff, but we'll say that in case the babies want to come back and hear this later.
Mm.
But yeah. So there
Yes,
you
he did. Yes.
go. I am so glad, Gloria, I was able to bring this. I pray that this, gives you some sort of closure and peace in your heart to know that your husband, even though he's not alive in the physical, he is very much alive in the spiritual. He's just in a different dimension. But trust me, he sees everything that's going on. He say he even see what you was in the kitchen doing. He's
What?
so
Say he see what?
what you was in the kitchen doing, changing stuff around in the kitchen. He sees it, all of it. So he's
Mm.
sending you so much love to you and to the family. Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, he loved those three grandbabies. Yes, he
Yes.
did. That
Well,
was his little.
he said that's his ace boon coon. Them three. He said that's me all over.
He got three boys. Wow.
Yeah, he said that's
Mm.
me all over. So it wasn't that he wasn't counting the others, but he was letting me know the them my ride or dies,
That's
them
three.
three. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Them his.
yeah. So there you go,
Wow.
Gloria. I just want to send that to you. I thank you so much. I want to send you love. Know that wherever podcast is available, you can come back. You can play this message for the family and they can listen in and you can listen in as much as possible. But know that he is there. He know that you are wearing his jewelry. He see you holding his shirt and smelling his shirt to feel close to him.
Oh my
All of that.
God.
Yeah, he getting into full character right now.
Oh my God. And
Yeah.
I was wearing his jewelry. Oh my goodness. Spraying his cologne, wearing his shirts, got his shirts hanging up. Oh my
Yes, that's
goodness.
right. See, our loved ones can see all of this. They know all of this. They can see it. And I tell people this. This is of all the work I do, Gloria. I love doing the psychic readings. I love helping you guys, giving you insights in your life. But when I'm tapped into this mediumship, this is truly a gift from God, the divine. I know it. And it is so powerful and so healing. And I'm just so honored that I could give you a glimpse and give you some
Goodness.
closure and confirmation that your loved one, your soulmate, is still very much alive and around the family, and that we do live on beyond these physical bodies. So there you go. So peace and love. Now that's one to grow
Wow.
on. That's one to grow on. Look at this. This is your first call. Welcome to
This is
Planet
my first
Remix.
call.
Yes. And give my love to whoever sent you my way, which part of it is your husband, but whoever in the physical world sent you my way. So peace and love.
Bye. Peace
Bye.
and love to you. Bye bye.
Bye. It's always amazing, you guys, when that happens. And I actually love it because it was so crazy. He was taking me to this street where there was a cul-de-sac and cars parked on the side. And at first I thought, oh, well, who is this? And who is this woman? Who is this mysterious woman? And why am I standing on a block in a cul-de-sac? And so amazing. I just give thanks. I give thanks. I give thanks. I'm so grateful. Let's go on to the next caller calling in from area code 9802. 9802, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. Hello? 9802. Going once. Going twice. 9802. Okay, we're gone. Let's go to the next caller calling in from area code 7163. 7163, you're live on Planet Remix. 7163. Ooh. Oh, them Equinox vibes got y'all asleep. We gonna try one more. If we don't get it, then we gonna trust in divine time of where things are. Let's go to 4126. 4126, you're live on Planet Remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. 4126.
Hello.
Hello. Greetings. Who's on the line, please?
Hi, my name is Tasure. I'm calling from Pittsburgh.
Okay. Greetings to you. Is it Tasure? Tasure.
Yes, it is.
Like
Tasure.
Tasure. I got to say it. Wait, let me get in my
Yes.
Naomi Campbell voice. Tasure. Like high fashion Tasure. I love
Yes.
that. I would actually
Yep.
wear something by Tasure. Oh, that's interesting. Are you a fashion designer? Do you
Wow.
design clothes?
I don't know.
Wow, maybe you should, Tasure. I feel like I need
I'm
to
just really shocked.
go ahead, go ahead. Someone said you sound like Prince.
Oh.
He is giving Prince vibes.
Oh.
Very much so, C. Diggs. Very much so. Mm-hmm.
I'm just really shocked that I got through. That's why I was sitting there for like a moment, like, whoa, is this really like, did I get through this time?
Wow.
I have been trying to get through for a while.
Ooh, what's a while? Help us understand a while.
I've been listening for probably like a year or two.
What?
And every time I would listen, I'd be like, okay, maybe tonight will be the night when I'll get through. And then it didn't happen. So I just would keep trying over and over again.
Well, tonight is the night. Tonight is
Thank you
the
so
night.
much.
Tonight is the night. And this is your first time calling in?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, welcome on in. Listen, I feel like I need to spread. Where's my Tasure? I feel like I need something like that name is so beautiful. What does it mean? Do you know the meaning?
I don't know the meaning. My mom said that because I have a twin sister. So
wow.
She got my name. It was inspired from someone else that was naming their child something similar.
Okay. And
I think it was like Taj or something.
Taj. And what's your sister's name, if you don't mind me asking?
Tasia.
Tasia and Tasure. Ah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm here for it. Get some sparkles.
Thank you.
Get some sparkles. And Brother Lance just pulled a card. He pulled the Jade Emerald card for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you got a lot of great vibes just off of your energy, your name, and all of that good stuff.
Oh my God. I don't know why I'm so nervous right now.
Oh, you got to be nervous when you come talk to Ms.Blue. When you come talk to the Oracle,
Okay.
you need to be a little shook, just a little, not a lot, but just,
So it's absolutely normal.
Yeah, that's normal to be a little shook.
Okay.
Oh, but how can I help? How can I help?
I really I had a question about my spirit guides and like a potential message that they might have for me or who they are.
Okay. Okay. Total number of spirit guides that you currently have right now. is 11. You have 11 spirit guides.
Wow.
Yeah, nice little pantheon of 11 spirit guides. I'm going to give you the breakdown. And I want to tell you something. Tasure. Tasure. I feel like I need to get in another, vibration when I say your name. Tasure. I haven't been giving breakdowns lately, but I'm going to give you the breakdown of your spirit guides. Total number of spirit guides you have. Total number of spirit guides, 6 of them are men.
Okay.
3 of them are women.
Okay.
1 is a teenager.
Wow.
And 1 is something else.
Something else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
It sure is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm laughing because Gio is in the room speaking French and they doing all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
You didn't set it off up
Oh
in
my
here.
goodness.
Parlez-vous français? Yeah, so there you go. 6 are men, 3 are women. 1 is a teenager, which is very interesting. And the other one is something else. And I kind of don't like it when spirits make me do this. But I got to do this. I got to Google something real quick. So shout out to Google. I got to Google something real quick.
Oh no, I'm making you work hard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this is all you. This is all you. Let me see. Oh, no wonder. Get out. You gotta be kidding me. What? Let me see. Is this right? Okay. Hold on. I'm almost there.
Okay.
Mm. Okay. All right. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 I want you to get a pen and write this down.
Okay.
I want you to write this down. I want to give you something here.
I am ready.
You ready? Okay, so the date that I want you to write down is going to be Monday, November the 27th.
Oh.
Okay. And then I'm going to give you a time. You ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
The time is going to be 4:16 and 23 seconds a.m.
Okay.
Eastern Standard Time.
Got it.
And then I want you to write these words down.
Okay.
Are you ready? Question mark. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
to step into your power.
Wow.
I know. That's what I said.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and go figure. You really didn't even ask me a question, which I'll just let you all in on a secret. I don't really need y'all to
Mhm.
ask me anything. I can tell you everything without you saying a word. In fact, in my one-on-one sessions, I kind of prefer it that way, especially for mediumship,
Mhm.
especially for energy healing. I don't want to know nothing. Okay. Now, the reason I
Okay.
ask you questions when I'm doing these readings is because I need you to participate in your life. And the way that I get you to participate, because I don't want you to think that there is this puppeteer over here dangling you by the string and determining what's happening in your life, is to bring you front and center. So, in essence, the spot that marks X, which is unknown, becomes known because you step into being who you are when we get together and I'm doing a reading for you. See, now you can be going from unknown to known and being seen. So I want you to mark that date on the calendar. And up
Okay.
until that time, what I want you to do is I want you to do what I call conscious self reflection. See, it's different than reflecting. Because see, you've been reflecting. This is what's kind of got you in a tailspin. You're probably in the age group. Do you remember the cartoon, The Tailspins?
No, I don't.
Was that before? That may be before your generation. Who remembered the Tailspins? Do y'all remember that? Or do I have the name wrong? Do I have to go back to Google? The psychic that uses Google. Tailspins.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's right. That's right. We love. No. Yeah, it might have been before your time. This is 1990. It's called Tailspin.
Oh.
I want you to watch
Hmm.
Tailspin. I want you to
Sounds
watch that
good.
season of Tailspins, that cartoon. They taught some very valuable lessons. And not
Mhm.
only did they teach valuable lessons, a lot of your animal
Mhm.
totems are in the tailspins.
Okay.
And in the tailspin, they also have a series where they had beavers in the tailspins. And one of your spirit animals
Hmm.
is the beavers. Now, I want you to
Wow.
search for that episode, and I want you to look up spiritual animal the beavers. Now, these beavers in the tailspins, these were the angry beavers. You don't want to be angry, but I do want you to watch.
Right.
Even though low key you got a lot of anger in you, but I want you to watch this episode, find as many as you can with the tailspin
Okay.
beavers. Okay.
All
Mm-hmm.
right. I will
Mm-hmm.
do that.
Mm-hmm. 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 And even in one of the episodes, I remember where they fell in love. Um, uh, like a fairy beaver fell in love. I can't remember all. I don't want to get into the nuances, but I want you to watch the tailspins. Because this is really going to answer some of these questions you have front and center in your life, which have everything to do with, dare I say, relationships and you loving
Okay.
yourself and those who come into your life and who is going to be that person to love you. Hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Wow.
I know. I know, right? Wow. It's some of us out here that really know what we doing. We ain't just running our mouths. We really know this
Right.
work for real. We do on Planet Remix. We do this for real. We not acting over here. We doing this for real. You know.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want you to find that because your guide stepped forward, and that was the message that they were bringing. Is are you ready
Okay.
to step into your power? Because you haven't stepped into your power in a while, and it's time.
No.
So I want you to be revisiting. I want you to be doing some conscious reflection, working on loving
Okay.
yourself. And I want you to sit down, and every night before you go to bed, and you're going to do this all the way until we get to November the what? What was the date I gave you?
The 27th.
Until November the 27th. You are going to write down a list of 5 things, because 5 is the number of change. You're going to write
Yes.
5 things down before you go to sleep each night.
Okay.
About what you love about you. That's going to be 1. What you love about yourself is going to be a mixture. What you love about yourself, those things that you want to bring more into your life, and what are you open to receive? Those 3 things are going to go in the mix.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, there you go. I would say that was, that was worth $1 billion.
Thank you so much, Ms. Blue.
You're so welcome, and welcome to Planet Remix. And I'm still excited to see, like, if you come up with some sort of fragrance, some sort of scent, some sort of candle, some sort of clothes,
Ooh.
some sort of something.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking into candle making lately, actually.
Do
That's
it, do
one
it,
thing I've
do
been
it,
looking
do
into.
it, do it, and put your name on it. I promise you I will buy one, just so I can say Tasure. So when
Okay.
someone comes and say, girl, where'd you get that? Girl, it's a Tasure candle. You know, they're very,
Oh.
one of the best. And look, Davina in the chat room said he sounds like he smells good. He does. We don't want to call we don't want to call the spiritual HR, but you really do. You sound like you
Oh my
smell
goodness.
good. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Peace and love. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you. Peace and love.
Oh my goodness. We are having way too much fun. I am absolutely loving this. Loving this. And I also want to remind you, let me ring the bell for those of you who signed up for the Chakra Mastery course. I want to ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell for those of you who signed up. And don't forget, for the rest of you, we are going to be doing the Galactic E-File Volume 4. It's going to be going down today on the Equinox. I will be sending an email to the email address that you purchase with. So it's going to be going through there. It definitely is going to be going through there. I know. I don't want to do it, but I need y'all to help me. I need you to help me help myself right now. Because right now I would love nothing more, because I see all of you area codes from all. Wait a minute. I see something so interesting that I'm just going to click on it just because I'm going to click on it. Are y'all ready? I was about to go, and Spirit said, no, stroll. Just go down. And I seen this. So we're going to click on this. We're going to click on this caller. I don't know who the caller is, but clearly, Spirit wants me to click on this caller. So we're going to go to this caller. We ready? Once again, we ready. We are open to receive. Let's go to the caller calling in, name Wakivel. Wakivel? Did I say it right? Wakiva? Wakivel? Are you not going to say anything? Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello? Who's on the line?
This is Joaquin.
Joaquin or Wakiv?
Yes. No, Joaquin.
Joaquin. Joaquin, the guides took me straight to you. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're in New Jersey? Oh, anyway, I was going to ask you about the VMA Awards, but I'm sure you wasn't there. Were you there? Did you go?
But I know it's in Newark. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
familiar with
Yeah.
the BMA Awards.
Okay. Okay, Wakil. Well, what you
That's
got
enough.
going on that your guides done told me, nope, you can't go until you talk to Wakil?
Joaquin.
Joaquin. Let me say it right. I don't want to make you mad. Joaquin. Joaquin, right?
It's good. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. How you doing, Ms.Blue?
I'm doing amazing. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Thanks.
Good. Let me do something before you start talking. I'm gonna give you some
Okay.
sparkles. It just, I just gotta give you some sparkles. Okay, I'm listening.
All right. Past couple of years, I've just been going through some things. I had a lot of family members pass.
Sorry to hear that.
Grandmother, aunts, uncles, and I just been going through a lot of things. Even when a marriage, got divorced, and just want to know is my family who's coming up. Somebody's coming up. I need some help. I felt like that, and I was sleeping, and I just woke up, and it's like, call Ms.Blue, and I've been getting a lot of blue energy, and I do listen to you, and I haven't listened in a while. I called a couple of times, and I
Yeah.
did speak to you occasions. I had readings,
Yeah.
and I don't know, today's just is one of those days. I just like call Ms.Blue, and here I am. And I did get the message too. Just tonight, it definitely hit my heart, and I appreciate that very much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Okay, let's see who's coming through because I agree. You have a lot of folks on the other side. You do. You got a lot of people on the other side. Like a whole lot of people on the other side. Family, friends, loved ones, these things. I want to talk to you about something because this is partially why I know why Spirit led me to you. Now I understand. And that is because I've been getting reports since last year. I talked about it maybe the year before that. We've done some shows on it about this blue light coming in, this blue white light coming into the planet. And a lot of that, people are seeing that. I've been getting a lot of emails of people emailing me, telling me that they're seeing this bluish, whitish light. Like they're seeing this light, like they are physically seeing this light. And I want you to know that seeing that light, you can consider that to be a positive omen because it's letting you know that you are raising your frequency and your DNA is in the process of activating and updating and upgrading itself. And some of these DNAs you've had, Joaquin, and make sure you correct me if I don't say it right.
Now you got it.
You've had these downloads in you, I show, oh my goodness, like maybe for a good 19 to 15 years. So if you were to go back 19, 15 years ago, it's probably when you were first coming into your first wave of awakening, that you became more conscious of, you know.
Yeah.
So what's happening right now, because you kind of went through a period where you know, like most of us in life, you kind of got off track a little bit and you kind of wanted to go down a different road. Like you went down a different road. I'm not going to call it a bad road or a good road, but shit, we know it wasn't the best road.
Yeah.
But you went down this
Yeah.
road and, you know, but ultimately you knew that you were born, you were here for something greater. You just have had a rough time trying to figure out what is it? Like, what is it? You know, and it's like you would get a glimpse of it over here and a glimpse of it over here, a taste of it here, and then all of a sudden, poof, it'd be gone. And it's like you were in this endless cycle of starting your life over and starting your life over and starting your life over again. Sound about right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, I'm here to tell you is that that's all about to change for you. And
I feel it.
it's in the process of changing as we speak. And so what you have to do now, Joaquin, is you've got to hold the vibration. You've got to hold the frequency because it is here. And so what you've been feeling and this bluish white light that is bringing in is what I like to call the spiritual symbol of good news coming in. Good news. The other thing that I see around you, and I don't see this often, like, I don't see this often. So you got to tell me what your connection is to art.
My connection to art.
Mm-hmm.
I love drawing.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Guess who's
I
around
just
you?
don't know what I'm drawing.
Guess who's around you? And it's been one
Guess
other.
who what?
I said, guess who is around you? It's only been one other person that I have said out loud on Planet Remix. I've said it in private readings, but out loud. And the sister's name is Tasure. And the very first time, and I know she don't mind because this actually happened live on Planet Remix. Tasure first called in. I seen, what's the guy? I can't say his name. Bassiat. What's his name? What's the brother's name? Come on, people. Get to Google. Him and Madonna had the thing going. He had the highest art pieces in the world. Jay-Z has some of his Basquiat. Yes. Because he's standing behind you. You know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't know.
Okay,
I know what you're talking about as far as
let me click on somebody and have them say his name. Somebody who on the phone line, raise your hand so you can say his name for me. Just raise your hand right now. Just press 1. Okay. Let's go to 9802.
Hello.
Hello, who's on the line, please?
It's CJ.
CJ, tell us the name, CJ.
Huh?
Tell us the name.
Oh, Christopher.
No, CJ. CJ, I know you heard me say press 1 if you got the name of who I'm saying.
Oh, no, I didn't.
You don't. Are you in the blue room?
No, I just clicked on. I'm a new listener.
Okay. Well, CJ, hold the line. Okay, sweetie. This has got to be magical. This is some magical shit happening. Trust me, CJ. Stay right there, okay? Don't hang up. Just hold. The brother's name is Biscuit. What's his name? Bus. I can't. I promise y'all.
Basquiat.
Yes, that's it. I am too far in another dimension. I can't answer. I can't.
Basquiat or something like
That's
that.
it. I cannot even say it, and I'm not going to say it.
Basquiat.
Yes, because he's standing behind you. Basquiat. Basquiat.
Basquiat.
Yes, he is. You know who he is? Are you familiar with his story?
No, I'm not.
This is what I want you to do.
Okay.
Zara, I love you, Zara. They are really roasting me tonight. I love you, Zara. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I didn't explain that story to y'all earlier. So y'all can then take it and, use it against me now. But anyway, let me stay focused on you right now, Joaquin. So he is standing behind you because this has to do with your artwork. It has to do with how you're doing your art. So here's a homework assignment I want you to do.
Okay.
I want you to go to YouTube when we're done, and I want you to Google his story because I don't think it's on Netflix or anything anymore, but you can find his story on YouTube, and I want you to watch that because he really is speaking to you, and a big part of this turning things around for you, getting in touch with your genius is going to be through your artistic talents, through your drawing. And I want you to know his story because his story mimics some of the elements in his story, mimic the elements in your story. I want you to form a connection that is already there because if I see him standing behind you and I'm telling you about your drawing, then this is going to help to open you up. And this is where your guides and spirit is leading you. Your ancestors are all there. And here is the most interesting thing because this person who's coming forward, and I want to ask you this question. This is a person that was like a father figure. And I say that respectfully. Is your father still with us?
Yeah.
But this person was like a father figure. But let me put in what he wants to be called, like a bad father figure. Not a good one, but it's a lot of lessons he says you learn from him. He was a bad father figure. Who is this?
Oh man, is my uncle?
It could be. Was he more
Wow.
like involved in your life? And so I'm not getting like daddy. I'm getting father. He said he basically was a bad father figure. So he was a father who wasn't a good father, and everybody knew he wasn't a good father. He wasn't your father, but he was a bad father figure. This person was on drugs, in and out of jail, all kinds of stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just marinate on that.
I have to,
Just kind of see who comes up. It could have been they're giving. They could be according to your age, like the age of an uncle or an age of a father. But they're also standing behind you and constantly being that person to tell you, you don't want to do what I did. This person was there to remind you, don't do what I'm doing. They like, you knew who they were, but their message was always, don't be like me, not to be like them. So just hold that. Just hold that for a moment.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll come up.
Yeah.
I got it.
And speaking of fathers, how distant is that relationship between you and your father?
It's 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 all right. It's not like the best, but we talk. You know, I don't reach out to him as often. He don't reach out to me, but we talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like for it to be different?
Yeah. I call him, but he got his ways, man. I don't,
Yeah.
he got his ways, but I reach out when
Mhm.
you know, not all the time. I should be more frequent than see how he's doing now. He's getting older.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. And I think you should do what your heart is calling you to do. It's okay that he
Yeah.
has his ways because you have your way as well too.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't let someone else's way change your way. And
Yeah.
speaking of father figures, how is your father figuring going?
Oh, my father figuring.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm doing what I have to do for as far as all my kids. I'm creating different circumstances that I was in, and I'm not with my wife, my ex-wife, so I'm trying to put things together as far as well, I was raised differently with my parents, but now they raised separately, and I'm just trying to do the best I can as my single father,
Yes.
and yeah, I'm just doing the best I can as far as my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And
And do you get a chance to spend a lot of time with them?
yeah, yeah, I get them every weekend.
Good.
Get them every weekend. I take them places and things that I couldn't do when I was young.
Yes.
I wanted them to see things differently.
Mm-hmm.
I try my best.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. 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 So yeah, that's what I want you to do. I want you to really know that you have to maintain this vision of the future for yourself, for your children, your family, and everything that's connected to you. And I want you to write yourself a love letter in the future. If you could speak to Joaquin in the future, what would he be doing? What would life look like? How would you feel? And during this very powerful portal vortex of the equinox, over the next 3 days, I want you to write yourself that letter. And then I want you to read yourself that letter and keep reading that letter before you go to sleep and when you wake up. And then I need you to hold that frequency because I need you're too far in the past to start projecting yourself into the future.
I got it.
You've got to start moving forward. Yeah. Go ahead.
I love your homework, Ms.Blue. I love it. I love it.
Well,
it works all the time.
That's good. I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you love it. But I want you to start getting yourself connected. What kind of work do you do?
Oh, well, I drive trucks for a shredding company.
For
That's what I do.
what kind of company?
For a shredding company. A shredding company.
That's perfect. I want you to visualize when you get in your truck and it's filled with all this stuff that has been shredded, that you put all of your worries, your fears, your insecurities, your broken dreams, and your sadness. And when you dump that load, that is you leaving all of that behind you. You are doing work in the physical that represents what you need to do spiritually. And this is how you're going to step into a whole new dimension, a whole new world, a whole new reality. And that's the reason you're driving that truck that is shredded. Something we must let go of. Because see, when you shred something, whatever is written on it, it's gone. It's done. There is no putting it back together. And that's a good thing because it gets to be recycled into something new, something better, something even more loving, something even more valuable, something more useful. And that's what I want you to do with all of those things. And yes, C. Diggs said, shred your regrets because you're holding on to a lot of regrets. And I'm here to tell you, nothing kills more people than cancer, accident, gun violence, war, than coulda, shoulda, and woulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda is killing more people than any disease, anything on the planet. What I coulda did, what I shoulda did, and what I woulda did. These things are poison to the spirit and the mind. So you gotta shred all of those regrets. And the reason you're shredding your regrets is because you are still here living. And so as long as you got breath and life inside of you, you can turn it around. You can change it. You can create what you have. If what you have is not what you want, then you can create what you want. You have the power inside of you to do it. You just got to hold this vibration and you got to be willing to let the other one go.
I'm going to start.
All right. And it
I
starts
got it.
It starts now. Starts right now.
It starts now.
It starts now. That's right. There you go, Joaquin. Well, I love you so much. I am so excited for you. Want to say ashe to the ancestors and your spirit guides because they're the ones who told me, oh no, before you hang up, you've got to go to him. I want you to know the total number of spirit guides that you currently have right now is 12. You have 12 spirit guides that are with you. So we had 11 earlier. Now we have 12 spirit guides. When 12 spirit guides come in, it's some interesting things that come. That number 1, which is so powerful, right? But 1 is also about action. It's about taking action. It's also about self-realization, right? Of understanding. And the 2 is about cooperation. It's about the ebb and flow. It's the yin and yang, understanding the flows of life, the flows of spirit, the as above, the so below. And so you have that. These 2 numbers come together. They build power when it comes to the 3, which is the Trinity. You know, the mind, the body, and the spirit operating together. It's about self-expression. It's about creativity. It's about communication. You know, it's about being electrified. It's about being in love with yourself, but not being self-absorbed. You know, the power side of 3 is in the expression and the service side of it, not the self-absorption side of it. So make sure you get into that side of expressing yourself, you know, through your art, expressing yourself through your actions, and expressing yourself through all of those things that you have. Yeah.
Appreciate that, Ms.Blue.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Your cards got me back. I love your deck. I've been using it for years.
Oh my goodness, you got the Kim deck. Oh, Oh
Yeah, that's a
yes.
long time.
Oh wow. So yeah, you use
Yeah,
the OG for real. Use the OG for real.
yeah.
Well, I
Good
thank you
God
so
sent me
much.
here. I
Yeah.
appreciate it, Ms.
You're
Blue. I
so
love
welcome.
you
I love
all the
you
time.
too. And just like I said, this is, as Sanders says, this is showtime, baby. It's time to put it out there now. Ain't no
I
turning
know.
back. Ain't no turning back.
Nah, I gotta get it.
Yeah, you got this.
Appreciate it.
You got this. We love you. I love you. I know you got this. Please come
Uh,
back and let us know how things are going. Kisses to the babies and love
all
to
right.
you.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome. Hold the
appreciate it.
line.
All right.
How beautiful was that? Let me see if I can find CJ. Do y'all remember what CJ number was? Does anybody remember what CJ number was? Oh my goodness, CJ. Let me see, CJ. Ooh, I don't remember CJ's number. Uh, Anybody remember CJ number? I know. I know. Shame on me. 910? I don't remember no 910. I don't think that was it. Brittany, you're going to rewind the tape. CJ, raise your hand. Press 1, CJ. It's going to take your hand down. And then press 1 again, CJ. It's going to put your hand back up. Let's see if that'll work. Um, hmm. Ooh, a lot of people press 1 and put their hand back up. So that didn't work. Let me see if your guides are going to send me to CJ. Let me see where CJ is. Why do I think the number was like an 8 number? Am I wrong? 980. Yeah, the number was something like that. CJ gone. I don't want to do a Kanye. CJ gone. CJ hung up. CJ gone. CJ is gone. CJ gone. Well, listen. CJ is gone. So, CJ, if you're still here, I promise I will get you in next time. But as far as CJ, I don't see CJ on the phone lines. But we're going to get ready to get out of here, you guys. We got a lot of things to get ready to tap into this energy, this frequency, lots of beautiful changes, activations, healing going on at this particular time. Don't forget, if you haven't secured your spot and you want to come and help us as we celebrate the equinox and do all kinds of other amazing things, then you're going to need to get the Galactic E-Files Volume 4. And then also, if you want to be a part of mastering your chakras and understanding what that process is all about in an 8-week course, then you definitely are going to want to tap into that digital magic right there. Classes are going to be starting on the 27th of this month, and we're going to meet once a week for 8 weeks, and we're going to be putting in that work. I want to ring the bell for everyone who's diving in to our self-invested university and how we're going to be putting these classes together and really just taking what we understand spirituality and what we understand these systems of the body and nature to be to a whole nother level, a whole nother level, a completely different level, and one that will carry us well into the future. So, on that note, I'm going to get out of here because I still got a lot of work to do tonight. And yeah, I got a lot of work to do tonight. And so we're gonna be getting out of here. And I want to send you all so much love to each and every single one of you. I want to give a big shout out to the moderators, and and I want to give those uh 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 okay. 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 And I want to give a big shout out to all of our moderators. Lola Falana, Mr. Dante, Brother Lance in the building. Also, big shouts out to the Divine Priestess in the building. And also to all of the stars in the building. And ringing the bell for Self-Invested, and everyone who's been a part of Self-Invested and will continue to be a part of Self-Invested. Sending them so much love. And to all of the stars in the building, that would be you. To all the stars in the building, I love you all. Don't forget to come back. Leave a comment after the show is over on both shows. Can I say that? On both shows. Leave a comment. And yeah, I look forward to us continuing these very magical discussions and work in the comments below from the Blue Room. I love you all. Peace and love, soul family. Ciao. We're gonna get some music as we get out of here. And oh, by the way, yes, we're gonna always send love to our ancestors, and I want us to continuously do that. Please, send love and light and ashe and blessings on this time of the equinox to the ancestors. But let us not forget those who are here living amongst us, that's working with us, the people in your lives that are important. We want to be able to give people, that's where that whole give them their flowers while they're still alive. And so we need to celebrate life, and we need to celebrate the continuation of life. Both are very important. But remember, if we're still here, that means that we still are on a journey, a mission, and work to be done. And we couldn't do it alone. It takes all of us, a community, a collective, a soul tribe of us coming together to make that happen. So while it's important to make sure that we are honoring our ancestors, and believe you me, they do not require that. They do want you to remember them, and that is deep within their heart and their soul, but they want nothing more for us to continue the work of where they left off. And so we cannot forget that either, because too many times I see us wanting to, go in that direction, but we need to be balanced in all of our actions. And speaking of balance, it is Libra season. Happy Libra season to all of the Libras on the planet. To all of the Libras on the planet, to my Libra suns, to my Libra moons, to my Libra risings, to all of the Libras in the building. This North and South node is so important because it is the axis of Libra, and as well for the South node and the North node for Aries. And we have that Aries full moon coming up at 6 degrees. Yikes! And that can be yikes in a great way, but it's really pulling us. It's really calling us. It's really giving us a blueprint, a new set of rules to govern ourselves by. Remember, we are in uncharted territory. We are living in a new world. And some of these systems are still a part of the old mainframe. And it's time to upgrade, baby. And you can't upgrade your world until you upgrade within. And so Libras are here to really help us usher that in when it comes to relationships, because our relationships this year and for years to come is going to be tested. And many of you were under that test today. Did you pass? Did you pass your test today? Because you were tested, and you will be tested. You were tested. And who you really are. How solid is those relationships? How weak is those relationships? And where are you harboring those unhealthy relationships, codependency, manipulation, those relationships based on things that are not solid. We want to move into something that is solid as a rock, that's built on a loving foundation, one that is built on love. You want to be able to do that. So you want to be able to do that. So I'm going to grab my little sparkling water here from Italy. 1899. Take a couple of sips on this and continue to work. And for those of you who are going to be a part of the Galactic E-Files Volume 4, I will see you later today. So peace and love, Soul Family. Peace and love, ciao. Have an amazing, wonderful equinox. And I will see y'all in these cosmic streets. I will see you in these cosmic streets for sure. Peace and love, Soul Family. Peace and love.
Got a minute of your time. Got a minute of your. Let it. I sure gotta live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time. God of the creation, the relations I've got, the only one that keeps me safe, the only one you should trust. For sure, it ain't right that I have checked the speck of dust from all of its sides. Fall down, that from my height, cause I didn't see the plank I have in my eye. You hear and you said when no one's to be found. What keeps you is that what takes you off your mind. You better, cause you want this, I want this. Everybody in this, you should have it. Stop illusions, it's in your hands. Show yourself, reveal it to them. Yeah, you better take the time to recognize it. You won't leave me even if I tried it. You're the artist in the mass and happily perform the new in your hands. I sure gotta live right, and I'm never gonna let you out of my side. I've been knocked out, was a nice try, but I guess I get to keep my head on this time. God of the creation, the relations I've got, the only one that keeps me safe, the only one you should trust. Yeah, you better. For sure, it ain't right that I have checked the speck of dust from all of its sides. Fall down, that from my height, cause I didn't see the plank I have in my eye. You hear and you said when no one's to be found. What keeps you is that what takes you off your mind. Yeah, you better, cause you want this, I want this. Everybody in this, you should have it. Stop illusions, it's in your hands. Show yourself, reveal it to them. Yeah, you better take the time to recognize it. You won't leave me even if I tried it. You're the artist from the mass and happily perform the new in your hands. Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better. Cause you want this, I want this. Everybody in this, one should have it. Stop illusions, it's in your hands. Show yourself, reveal it to them. Yeah, you better. Take the time to recognize it. You won't leave me even if I tried it. You're the artist, I'm the mess and happily perform the new in your hands.